Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Possum. As you can see, I'm doing something a little bit different from what I normally do. I'm outside right now. Yeah, the whole quarantine thing was kind of giving me cabin fever, so I thought I'd do a video outside. And as you can see, I'm downtown at our local park. And there's nobody here. And you're probably wondering why there's nobody here. It's a Saturday, weather's good, why would the park be completely empty? Well, this is why. You see a sign here, playground equipment closed following the guidelines released by the Governor of Maryland designed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The playground equipment is officially closed at this time by order of the town mayor. So yeah, basically Maryland, just like every other state, is gone on like full shutdown mode because of this whole virus thing going on. I'm not sure if the police are monitoring the park right now, so I'm not going to get too close to it. But yeah, basically, you know, Maryland has done their whole authoritarian shutdown thing because of the virus. Governor Hogan gave his whole spiel about social distancing. You better close your business. You better do this, do that. And actually, I think just today, the governor made some kind of order, like everyone in public has to wear a mask. So I have my mask on me here, just in case the police give me any flack about it. It doesn't look like there's anyone really out today, so I don't think I'll get any flack, but I have it on me just in case. See, nobody's there. So yeah, it's not just the park. Like, all businesses in Maryland are either closed or there's some sort of restriction on their operation. Like, I know that a lot of the restaurants are either closed or the ones that are open are strictly takeout only. There's no dining in the restaurant. Here you can see all the boats out here. This is the Marina. So this is the Marina. This is where all the wealthy people keep their boats. We'll go walk down here real quick, give Bernie Sanders and his supporters a big old massive hand. The millionaires and billionaires, the 1%. Yeah. Hey, Bernie dropped out of the race. So much for that. So much for sticking it to the 1%. And then there's Tom Hartman, who's like, well, the billionaires run this country. They buy the government. They run this country, and we need to tax them and pay their fair share. Yeah. That was nice. Look how big that one is. You know, Tom Hartman complains so much about like billionaires and shit. I think he's probably jealous. He's probably mad that he's not a billionaire, so he has to complain about them. Oh, those are nice boats right there. Look at those. Damn, look at that one right there. Shit, I bet that's giving all the Bernie tax the rich people big old boners right now. Speaking of Tom Hartman, he does do a video where he basically praises state governments for crippling their economies for this bullshit. So yeah, I'll probably be giving that a review sooner or later. Hey, look at that, solar power. Yeah, there you go. All those people saying the rich don't care about the environment. Eat it. So here's a local restaurant down by the water. And you can even see the sign. Like I mentioned before, all the restaurants right now are strictly takeout only. Any sort of dining space that would ordinarily be open to the public is closed off. And we see this little sign here, 6 feet, everyone remembering their social distancing. You see some of the good shit they serve here. Yeah, they're in Maryland, so they're all big on seafood, definitely. Alright, so here I'm at this little boardwalk by the water, and one of the rules they put in place as of recently because of the whole virus thing going on is that it's now a one-way. It's now all the foot traffic is now strictly one way. So it used to be you could go either direction on the boardwalk. Now you're only allowed to walk that direction. And over here you can see some more specific rules kind of laid out. I don't know really what the point of this is because you're going to be near people whichever direction you go. Well, you know, whatever. Little barrier. Yeah, I haven't seen any police or anything out. I don't know if they're enforcing it, but yeah, just in case, you know. Yeah, man, people are really losing their minds about this whole virus. Everyone is like, businesses are shutting down. Some people's lives are being ruined. Like people are, you know, they lost their jobs, they're getting kicked out of their home, and there's people who like commit suicide over this. So I'm like, fuck, people are committing suicide, and people are worrying about the virus killing them. But it just goes to show you, man, all this, the hysteria. Like my parents at their job, they took a pay cut. My brother got fired, and I had my hours rolled back. So this stuff, it's gone beyond just like hysteria now. Like it's affecting everybody. Because people are, the economy's being crippled, and when that happens, that basically affects everybody. It doesn't matter whether you have the virus or not. You could still end up being screwed over because of the way the rules are. And I have a feeling that when all this is said and done, when all this is over, what really would have hurt more people, what would have really killed more people, is not even the virus itself. What would mostly kill people is just the hysteria surrounding it, the increase in government authority. Because the other thing, governments everywhere are issuing these orders, like everyone has to socially distance or stay inside or whatever the case may be. And then, because here's the thing, all of this of government authority, it's being enforced through violence, right? Like when they say, shut down your business or else, stay inside or else, you know, there's a gun involved. They're not asking or suggesting. In fact, if you even watch Governor Hogan's whole speech there, he uses those words, like we're not asking or suggesting, we're issuing orders, implying that there's going to be a gun pointed at you at some point. So here's the brilliant logic behind this. In order to protect people from being hurt by this virus, we're going to threaten them with guns. Basically, to prevent people from being hurt, we're going to put people at risk of being hurt, is basically the logic there. And when you really think through all of the logic of it, like these measures are being taken to protect people, save lives or whatever, but almost all of them are either endangering lives, hurting people. You start to see this might not even be about protecting people. It might just be, you know, government authority. Because if you really think about it, why should the government get to decide what level of risk I get to take? Like, what if I'm willing to risk getting sick, you know, to keep living a normal life? Like, I think the people who want to quarantine, who want to lock themselves up, who want to wear masks everywhere, they can do that. The problem is the government